Before I get into the NXT review for August 29, 2018, I want to let you guys know once again that this coming Saturday is arguably the biggest independent wrestling show in the history of professional wrestling. I'm talking about All In, being hosted by Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, the self-funded show that literally sold 10,000 tickets in less than 30 minutes. It's going down this Saturday from Chicago, Illinois. Everyone's excited. Everyone's buzzing about the show. I know a lot of people that are actually traveling to Chicago, whether they left yesterday, they're leaving today, they're leaving tomorrow, but they're heading to Chicago for this event and also to be part of StarCast. They're meeting probably CM Punk, which I'm actually wearing this shirt right now. I believe is Friday at the Pro Wrestling Tea Store, and so many other stuff going down this weekend in Chicago for All In. And I know a lot of you as well are probably planning on watching the show, but you're probably watching it probably through the pay-per-view provider, or if not, maybe through Honor Club. But there's also another way, and this way I'm going to help you guys out and save you guys some money. That is through Fight TV. That's right. If you go down below in the description box, there's a link where you click on and you will receive $15 worth of credit to the purchase of any pay-per-view of your choosing on Fight TV. Use the code that you see on the screen, WWKY411, and you'll receive once again $15 worth of credit to the purchase of any pay-per-view of your choice. It can be All In for Saturday night. It could be for StarCast, or hell, in a couple of weeks, it will be Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G2, which will also be airing live through Fight TV. And you can use this credit for that as well if you choose. But again, Mother Flowers, save yourself some money. Use this credit that I'm giving you. Order All In, StarCast, Triple G, Canelo 2, whatever you choose, just know, Mother Flowers, I care about you all. And again, you do not want to be Bobo the Fool come Saturday night and you're watching All In at full price. Again, you do not want to be Bobo the Fool. I'm just saying. Anywho, this is your NXT review for August 29th, 2018. In my opinion, this was, and I will say this right now, the post-takeover show. Last week, people are saying it wasn't me. No, it was not. To me, last week, that is, was just highlights from TakeOver Brooklyn 4. To me, this really felt like the post-show. They were back in Full Sail University, and they, right off the bat, are starting this investigation. Who took out Aleister Black? Who attacked him? Who was it this whole time, right? They had people inside William Regal's office coming in and out, and they started this investigation, the interrogation. Who was it really, right? And they had Nikki Cross in the office. They had Gunner and this other group. I forgot their names. I know one of them was Wesley Blake and some other guy in the office. They had Bianca Belair for a second there. But other than that, again, that was the theme of the show. Who took out Aleister Black? And we get to the ring and we get Johnny Gargano, right? Johnny Gargano, as you all know, lost this like 2 weeks ago against Tommaso Ciampa in that last man standing match at TakeOver Brooklyn 4. He comes out to the ring. People are cheering for him. They're chanting Johnny Wrestling. There's a kid in the crowd who has this Johnny freaking Wrestling sign. And Johnny's like, you know what? He does not deserve these chants. He let everyone down. And you look at Gargano, like, bruh, he looks like the most depressed person you have ever seen. Nothing that you could say could cheer this guy up right now. Nothing that you could say or you could do could put a smile on this guy's face right now. Literally. He literally makes Shawn Michaels losing his smile feel like a joke. I'm telling you right now. Gargano looks like someone that lost his girlfriend or his wife to the most popular kid in school. And there's not a goddamn thing he can do about it. That's literally the demeanor his aura was like, literally. And he talks again how he does not deserve anyone's chance. He let everyone down. He broke a promise. He promised to end Tommaso Ciampa, become the champion. He couldn't do it. And he talks also that, you know what? at TakeOver, he became Tommaso Ciampa. How Ciampa is still in his head and how he just can't get him out of his head. William Regal comes out and William Regal asks him straight up, hey, did you attack Aleister Black? And Gargano tells him, hey, listen, how long have you known me? How long have you known me for? And you're going to ask me now if I attacked Aleister Black? You tell me that. You ask me, you tell me, what do you think? And then out comes Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream comes out and he talks about how he was the trending topic of TakeOver Brooklyn 4 when he beat EC3. How it should not be, the focal point right now should not be on Johnny Failure. That's what he called him, Johnny Failure, right? Keep this in mind. People were chanting for Johnny Wrestling, and then there was other half people chanting for Psycho Killer, that being Tommaso Ciampa, at the same fucking time, okay? But other than that, I feel like there's just so many things going on right now with Johnny Gargano. It led to him trying to attack Velveteen Dream. We find out that next week it will be Johnny Gargano versus Velveteen Dream as well, which should be a fun match because we're going to see where is, the state of mind of Gargano in the ring as a competitor after losing to Tommaso Ciampa. We're going to see if he's really, really there, or we're going to see this crazy lunatic that is in Johnny freaking Gargano. I look forward to seeing it, but as always, Mother Flowers, give me your thoughts as well in the commenters below on what's going to happen next week, or anything happen on this show tonight. Whether it be here in the comment threads or if not on Twitter at HeelSteven, where once again I tweet with all you Mother Flowers on during Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, Impact Wrestling, pay-per-views, and above all else with all you crazy, sick, twisted Mother Flowers out there on social media. From there, we get the first match of the show. We get Aaliyah versus Dakota Kai. They're really showcasing Aaliyah as of late. A couple weeks ago, she lost to Kairi Sane. And now here she's competing against Dakota Kai, which I think is good. You're showing some new women, if you will. The match, for what it wasn't really the best match, if you will. It was an okay match, what they had here. They had Aaliyah also showing some good offense here, sort of. And when all said and done, though, Dakota Kai ended up getting the win. And there you go with that. Again, a win for Dakota Kai. Two women, when you think about it, are coming from losses, and now they're getting a win here, with that being Dakota Kai. And we're seeing where they're going to go with it. We'll see what happens here, okay? From there, we were supposed to get EC3 versus Raul Mendoza. But Lars Sullivan backstage attacks EC3. Attacks him, then walks away. So as the camera is pointing towards EC3 being attacked, right? People are checking up on him. You see Lars Sullivan walking. He was walking and shit. People are saying that, hey, it was Lars Sullivan who took out Aleister Black this whole fucking time. And again, I want to believe so. Like, you think about it, hey, suspect number one. Can we think about it too? When Aleister Black got attacked by, in that parking lot spot, Lars Sullivan was also walking, like leaving the area too, and the camera pointed that out as well. And EC3 got ambushed, he got attacked. And Raul Mendoza's in the ring, he's ready to go, and then out comes Lars Sullivan, and he says, he did attack EC3 because he ran his mouth a couple of weeks ago. You can remember, after TakeOver Brooklyn 4, in the post-match interview, they asked EC3 about Aleister Black, who took him out, and EC3 did say, hey, it's possible that Lars Sullivan did it. And here pretty much was Raul Mendoza getting just ragdolled, thrown around, tossed around here by Lars Sullivan. Literally, he said that the ring is his territory, the Lars Sullivan territory. I can just imagine somewhere down the road, if you're Vince McMahon, okay, pal, it's going to be a good match one day. The big dog, his yard, versus Lars Sullivan's territory. Come on, pal. For WrestleMania, pal. I'm just saying, you got to believe that Vince is looking at Lars Sullivan and just picturing himself saying one day him and Roman at WrestleMania for the freaking Universal title. You got to believe it is. Come on. Let's not kid ourselves here, Mother Flowers. Let's not fucking kid ourselves here. After this, we get a match between Keith Lee versus Luke Menezes. I apologize for butchering the name here. The match, for what it was just to showcase Keith Lee here. He did a Hurricane Rana, which got a crazy reaction because, again, someone of his size doing a freaking Hurricane Rana, again, got a crazy reaction. Don't get me wrong though, Luke Menezes, whatever the fuck his name is, had some good offense here too. My only gripe here is I get it. You know, you want to showcase Keith Lee being competitive, but if you're trying to showcase him to the audience, to the crowd, you should have just Keith Lee just run over these guys like fucking like a guy running through freaking sheetrock. If you think about it, that's literally what this should be. And again, you know, Keith Lee got some moves here. Did like this crazy chop, they started screaming like a freaking grizzly bear and shit. But it was all said and done though. Keith Lee did end up getting the W after hitting the Spirit Bomb, which is again his version of a power bomb. Got a crazy bump and all that shit. And again, just the visual of it was great to see. And I'm gonna say this too, and this is my honest opinion. I would just change Keith Lee's theme song. I'd change it to a different song. People are, again, they're giving him the react. They're chanting, bask in his glory, bask in his glory. But I'm only wondering where this is going to go. Where will this go eventually? We'll fucking see. But I'm looking forward to seeing it. Hopefully it gets a program real soon. We find out that in 2 weeks, we get the return of Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan. As you guys know, they were, the last time we saw them, it was during TakeOver Chicago 2, where they had that classic match against the Undisputed Era's Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT tag titles. So they'll be returning in 2 weeks. Also, we get a promo, it was like on a smartphone type of thing, from Tommaso Ciampa, the NXT champion, talking about how NXT now is his NXT. He's the champion. He's the best champion in WWE. It's his. He's the best sports entertainer. How Gargano couldn't get the job. Essentially, just praising himself here. If you think about it too on Twitter, like today, right? As you guys know, today they mentioned the PWI 500, and as you all know, Kenny Omega's #1, right? And freaking Tommaso Ciampa on Twitter today gave his list of the PW, like the top 10, and everything involved him. Tommaso Ciampa, Mr. NXT TakeOver, NXT Champion, the best sports entertainer. You kind of get the idea, right? Just pretty much him doing a parody off the PWI 500's top 10 with just Tommaso Ciampa. It's entertaining as all fuck right now. Him on Twitter right now is the most entertaining stuff you could ever see on wrestling Twitter. Is pure savagery from Tommaso Ciampa. And I look forward to seeing his next program. A part of me wishes hopefully they move away from Johnny Gargano. Eventually they'll bring it back, but not right now. I want to see Ciampa a few different people right now, but we'll see where that fucking goes. From there, we get the main event. We get the last match on the show here. Oh, by the way, also next we were also getting the return of Kairi Sane. As you all know, Kairi Sane won the NXT Women's title from Shayna Baszler, so there you go with that as well. We get the main event: Ricochet and Pete Dunne versus the Undisputed Era. It was supposed to be Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, but it ended up being Adam Cole. Adam Cole told Kyle O'Reilly to just sit this one down. It's going to be him and Roddy here. They're doing the whole Freebird rule, which is great too. If you think about it too, like before the match even happened, they're like, it's Ricochet and Dunne. They're walking to the ring, and they're both staring at each other's like title. So Dunne is looking at Ricochet's North American title, and Ricochet looking at Pete Dunne's UK title and shit. You know, somewhere down the road they're gonna build up to this match. It'll probably be at a TakeOver. Am I really big on the idea of unification bouts right now? Not really, because the idea is that NXT UK is launching soon, and you're wondering, once that happens, that Pete Dunne, he'll have feuds from the NXT UK scene. I mean, you could do super matches, you could do super fights, if you will. Like the UFC does them now, right? With Daniel Cormier and freaking Stipe Miocic. So why the hell not? You can't do that under the NXT umbrella. Like the best talent in NXT UK versus the best talent in regular NXT. That being Ricochet from NXT and Pete Dunne from NXT UK. You could do that at a TakeOver, a super match, if you will. I'm not sure about title for title, but you can tell they're building up to that right now. And the match, for what it was a very, very good match. A crazy back and forth. You guys can imagine, right? And they're doing this whole thing as well where Pete Dunne doesn't trust anybody. As you guys remember at TakeOver New Orleans, in that finale of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, Roderick Strong did turn his back on Pete Dunne. So they're hinting that, hey, since then, Pete Dunne trusts nobody. And there's a moment in the match near the end where Ricochet does like a tope suicida, but the Undisputed Era get out of the way and he ends up hitting Pete Dunne. And when it's all said and done, no pun intended there, you see what I did, Adam Cole hits like a shining wizard at the back of the head of Pete Dunne and pins him for the 1-2-3. So Adam Cole pins the UK champion, essentially making him in some way, shape, or form a number one contender to the UK title. We'll see how that one goes as well. Again, I thought NXT was a solid show with a great main event. Again, they're continuing the investigation on who took out Aleister Black. Who took him out? I know who probably did. Probably Lars Sullivan. But if I say his name, he might come beat me the fuck up. But as always, Mother Flowers, I as always want to hear from you in the comment threads below. Give me your thoughts on NXT. Did you like the show? Did you not like the show? Your favorite moment, what have you. And also, Mother Flowers, as well, if you have not yet. Again, All In is this Saturday night. Live from Chicago at the Cedar Center. If you have not yet decided how to watch All In, I'm telling you right now, Fight TV is the way to go. Down below, in the description box below, there's a link where you click on and you'll receive $15 worth of credit toward the purchase of any pay-per-view of your choice. So literally, if you want to watch All In this Saturday night through Fight TV, usually it's $40. But with this $15 credit, all you're literally paying is $25, which I think is fair. I really do think is fair. Now, maybe you don't want to watch All In. You want to use this credit for StarCast. Or if not, in a couple of weeks, it's Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. The second fight in boxing. I know that also going to be on Fight TV as well. So many options you can choose from. So head over there now. Use the link that I'm providing you in the description box and save yourself $15, Mother Flowers. Again, you do not want to be Bobo the Fool. I'm telling you, Bobo the Fool is no good fool. And pay regular price. I'm saying that right now. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. As always, Mother Flowers, thank you for watching this video. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share this video through your entire social media. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteve. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button down below. And as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Mother Flowers, it's me, it's Steve, and it's wrestling and whatever. Peace out, Mother Flowers. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I will be doing my all-in preview video. So make sure you tune in for that as well. Peace out, Mother Flowers. But again, Bobo the Fool is no good fool at all. If you see Bobo the Fool, you run.